very aware that negotiations went on and were suspended or ended recently about the Daily Beast hooking up with Newsweek. If you had hooked up, you would not have had control.
No, but we would have not been, it's actually, it may be equally a bad thing to happen, which is, in that case, we would have had no less than equal control. Now, the problem, of course, with equal control is who, as George Bush said, is the decider. And in there is a real murky, difficult area to navigate. And that's the reason, again, we were willing to take our chances that with absolute 50-50, we thought, okay, we'll throw in our lot because the industrial sense of it was so good. But we couldn't actually get, we got 50-50 economically, but 50-50 in terms of governance and all of that was not obtainable.
Share with us why it was so good. Why the?
Because, and Politico has proved this, and I think it will be proved again. I think we'll prove it, because I think one way or the other will either buy or create some form of print product. Because if you have, you know, what has happened with the Beast, with Tina and all of her people who are here with you today, and what they've created is, and all of them have come essentially from print. They've all been print pros, but they've been deep in the mess of the internet for the last 2 years. And that experience, essentially having gone, let's call it right, to the internet, and now taking that experience and that sensibility and going left towards print is actually, I think, a good industrial combination. Because if the world is absolutely niche of all kinds are able to be served. The Economist, which doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but is absolutely so dead on in its niche that it's an extraordinary valuable property, and they have pricing power, they can charge whatever they want. So if you have that, and we've already got that with the Beast, we've got hundreds of thousands of people who are in the exact right spot that anybody would want to reach, because they're all I mean, they're a pain in the ass, forgive me, but they're all the influencers, they're all the people who everybody gotta have if they're gonna establish a brand, or do this, or do that, or get something like cooking.
But unlike the Economist.
So, sorry, one last little point. You said to me before, you said, don't do short answers.
I did.
And this is what you get for it.
A filibuster, go ahead.
No. But people, you know, advertisers, as much as digital, of course, is going to take more and more share, but advertisers like to have a print representation of what they're trying to say if it's tied well and into this very fast-moving internet publication. So
you meant, but unlike the Economist, which you said has charging, the ability to charge, you don't charge. Do you foresee at some point the Daily Beast charging?
Look, I think everything is going to have some form of at least a dual revenue stream, and more likely revenue streams beyond that. In other words, e-commerce revenue streams as well. I mean, we essentially have a bit of an e-commerce revenue stream because we we write about books, and while reading about that, you can click to buy the book, which tons of people do, and we get paid something for that. I mean, that's e-commerce revenue, pure. Obviously, advertising revenue, and there's no question that as micropayments come along, there's gonna, for premium content, there's gonna be a pay component to that. Now, whether it's in little payments, or it's on a subscription basis, or it's on a whatever, is all for us to see. We're now at the, you know, kind of worst part of all this. We're just in the creative destruction part caused by the internet. And we are at that part of the creative destruction before many things have come forward from it. But they have to, and they will.